Hello everybody, welcome back to another unboxing here in the Lion's Den. Sorry for the long delay between videos. I have been busy with life, busy with work, busy with a whole lot of stuff here, just because it's just that time of year, and I just needed a little bit of a break. So that being said, we can get right into this unboxing and see what we have. Ooh, looks like we already got some goodies on the top here. So I have the war table open. There's no maps on it right now, but let's just open it up and see what we have. Okay, so we are going to start off with these little beauties. Now these are great for Historical Board Gaming's Global War 85, which will be coming out soon, I think, probably hopefully sometime before the end of the year. And these are, I want to say the Haeunbing bombers, but maybe H5s, H8s. Anyways, basically Soviet built. They're great for the Warsaw Pact and for China. Basically they're medium bombers, but you can't really make in the game. But they're pre-assigned, obviously. So that is cool. I have some, what I call them, Dakotas. I can't remember if that's the correct terminology or not. DC-3s, DC-8s, something like that. Basically air transports. I can't remember for what faction or who I got them for, but nonetheless, these are the beauties. Great for air transports for Global War 1936 game. What else we got here? Looks like we got a few goodies in this bag. Let's put this on down here. Okay, so we got some artillery, which is great for Global War 85 game, especially the Chinese game, and or I think maybe this is field artillery, and I think even for the Warsaw Pact. Forget the name here, but you can go on Global War or Historical Board Gaming and look under Global War 85, and you can see that. These are South African, I want to say Matildas, but I think that's wrong. I could be wrong. Armored car / tanks. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I might use them for motorized. And then what do we got here? We have something. Oh, yes. I think these are the tanks for Global War 85 for the French. Light tanks. Forget the name of them because there's just so many pieces out there. Got some more units here. These are the Polish fighters, but Romania did use them, so I'm probably going to use them for some of the minor powers. What else we got here? I think that's everything in that bag. Let's open up this one here and see. It's nice when things are printed on the bottom, but sometimes you forget or you don't know. Now, I almost want to say that these are Canadian, but I could very likely be wrong. Frigates, but I'll have to do some check. Oh, there you go. Halifax. Yeah, okay, I was right. Halifax frigate, I think. Could be destroyers, but definitely these are our own Canadian-built units. Definitely got them for the Global War 85 game for NATO. Let's see what we got here. Got our standard coaster in the mail. We got some decals. New Zealand decals, yes. New Zealand decals for the New Zealand Air Force in the Second World War. And look at that, New Zealand plaque as well. Just to keep my units nice, clean, and neat. For Global War 85, definitely a lot of the German units, Air Force and the like, will be using these decals. And I got some more numbers here for labeling out my units just in general. So excited to crack those open and use those. And what else we got here? What's blue? What is this? Oh, yes. This is the new, I shouldn't say new, but I think this is the Finnish pack I got in the mail. Doug from Historical Board Gaming is actually color coding a lot of nations to what a common color seems to be for the nations. And you can see here is our Finnish troops. Nice, good quality. Looks really good. Finnish artillery. Very nice. And, oh God, I know this name too. Anyways, but this is their coastal defense ship. Does it say? Oh yeah, this is the Vainiamoion. Finnish language is very hard to get clear, but I love it. Fortification for the Mannerheim line. And I think that's it, except for this one aircraft right here. Kind of a ski plane. So yeah, very cool. And it can be used also for the Finnish Air Force as well. So that's really cool. Love it. Okay, moving on to our next bid right here. This is, what is this? I think this is a myriad of a lot, but I think these are US troops. I'm just gonna put them all there, or NATO troops, because I know there's a lot of bags here, which is great, but I don't wanna spend time opening up each individual bag if I can avoid it. Ordered some more B-25s. Forget why, but it'll come to me. Beautiful, gorgeous B-25s. I think I actually know why, for a new color scheme I was going to do. You get all these great ideas and it's gone. You forget. And then I think this is our US shoulder. Codes and all that stuff. I want to say these are Alucel IL-2 or something like that. But these I don't think were ever made, but these are basically a version of a tactical bomber, basically, or an attack bomber that possibly some people can use in Global War 85. I noticed the sculpts on there. But yeah, I don't think the plane ever went into full production, but just to keep that in mind. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them or not, but we'll definitely have to see. Now, I want to say these are, I guess, SPAGs, or anti-aircraft defense units here, and it looks like they kind of are. I don't know if this is the German counterpart, but nonetheless, this is for Global War 85. Definitely very cool. Very cool. More B-25s. What else we got here? I won't open this because you really don't need to, but I might be using these for China. We'll see, for my Global War 36 game. Just to offset, let's go over here, maybe the color difference. I don't know yet. To tell you the truth, I'm fine with the 1949 flag, but in time I'll figure that one out. But for now, I have it. Actually, I think I was going to put this on the Sky Marshal Cup trophy. A few of these. I think that was one of the main reasons for the purchase. So long ago. We'll get to this in a second. We'll get into this in a second. I'm gonna just pause the video, clean this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. A little bit better this time. So, what we have here, we have the BRT 60s. And these bad boys I'm going to be using for the Warsaw Pact. A little bit older model than the BRT 80s, if I'm even saying that right, BTBR. Anyways, basically Soviet mechanized, right? Mechanized personnel carriers. So I think I just have a few of those right now. That's fine. Got some more troops here. Assuming they're all the same in here, we won't open them all up, but we'll see. This looks like a Warsaw Pact soldier. I'm going to say more than likely. Could be wrong, but definitely I'm going to say that's a Warsaw Pact soldier. The reason why I don't know is because I ordered these so long ago and I totally forgot about it. And there's just so many units Historical Board Gaming out there provides. This one right here definitely is a Soviet soldier. I'm going to use this for my Far East sculpt units. And you can definitely see it's got the headdress on there. Flak 88 out there is really good at deckling some of the stuff. Really amazing, actually. But yeah, very cool. So I'll be using him for my Far East Command, the Soviet Far East Command, mind you. Just keep that in mind. And then I got another package here. Some of these things I bought. Not sure what I'm going to use or what I need for. There's a few elements in here. I think this is the F-104 Starfighter. A lot of these names I did some research on because I didn't know. I know quite a few, but this I think is the air superiority fighter for Europe, or for NATO, I should say. So that's a nice little sculpt I'm going to be using. Forget what this one's there, but I'm pretty sure this is the artillery version. I think maybe the American version of the artillery. I'll have to check that online. We have motorized, looks like U.S. truck. What else we got here? P-40 Warhawks, early early versions of maybe Chinese or Americans in Global War 36. I think that's all what's relevant in there. More Spags, which we saw. More Dakotas. We got these here. I think these are Canadian Otters. I don't know if anybody has seen those before, but let's just see here. It's a Canadian Otter, armored personnel carrier during the Second World War, I believe. Like I say, so many units. So many units out there. Just so many units. More of the Halifax ships. What are these guys? These are, oh, nice. I think, hold on. Oh, yes. So these are the Japanese submarines for World War II. I have been actually using these as my coastal submarines, but technically that may not be a wise thing for my Sculpt, but the HA-201s, but I very much like these larger Sculpts. Seems no sooner when I do something up, and I'll show you here. If I got it somewhere easy to access the my coastal submarines. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. That's okay. Won't worry about it. I'm going to show you some sculpts that I do up, and then of course Doug from Historical Board Gaming will make that 3D printed sculpt, and then I'll have to redo some stuff. And then anyways, here we go. Matildas? Armored? No, not Matildas. These are, Matadors. Yes, armored personnel carriers used by the British in the Second World War, stolen by the Germans as some of their field cars. Definitely South Africa and Britain will be using those sculpts, to say the least, for sure. So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. There's unopened bags here, but they're all about the same. I don't think, we maybe have a few in this bag. I have a few units here. Once again, I think these are the Spag sculpts as well, that are used for anti-aircraft. But yeah, I think that's it for the most part. Got our units, probably a few that I'm missing, but in the end of the day, it's not really about that. It's just, if you're going to get into Global War 85, there's a lot of little pieces you're going to have to buy and paint, but the game is definitely a very awesome game. And if you're from the 80s, like probably most of my viewers are, you are going to enjoy that. Definitely, especially if you love the old 80s films. And I won't even get into that conversation. That's for another day. Anyways, guys, Sky Marshall and the Lions Den signing off. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick unboxing. Now I got to clean this mess up. So take care. See you guys later.